Aloha everybody, Mike Drutar, Principal Broker, NextHome Paradise Realty, bringing you another property tour. Today we are in Kona Vistas, up above Kona Town. Gonna have some great views here. This house is listed by Ed Berry and Linda Hussey over at Hawaii Life. Big thank you to them for letting us bring this one to you. What I like about this house is that compared to a lot of the other homes we see on this street in this neighborhood, it feels a lot bigger inside, and you really notice it. There's some great features in here I think you're gonna like. Of course, we have amazing ocean views. There's also a brand new pool here with a hot tub that I think is really cool to have. This is priced, I think, right on the button from where I would put it if this was my listing too. So really good job on that. I'm gonna show you the inside, the outside, tell you my 3 favorite things, and the 1 thing I would add or change if this is mine. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, we're going to start here at the outside, work our way in, checking out this wonderful home. Now, first, we see we have a standing seam metal roof. We are fully guttered. Here in Kona Vistas, your garage needs to be pointed not directly at the street, so that when you're driving down the street, you don't just see a bunch of garages. So all your garages you'll see are actually pointed perpendicular to the front, so that you don't see those as soon as you come in. We have a nice wood door over here on our garage. Have stonework down on about 2.5–3 feet with a black basalt on the top, piece of metal flashing on there, really smart, and then our masonite siding along the side. So really good job that they did on that. You can see we have a bay window, picture window over there in what is the kitchen. Looks like we've got a solar hot water heater over here. Nice landscaping in front, a little bit of a rock wall work, and then we have kind of this rust colored stained concrete driveway. Nicely done, lots of good landscaping, has a nice tropical vibe and feel, which everyone is looking for. And then you can see we have a nice double wood door entry. Great entry over here actually, and we transition into our 18x18 porcelain tile down below. Really nice job on this. I'll go down the side of the house real quick just to see what we see. There is a new pool installed on this one, so they'll have, or will be having, fencing to prevent access from the road. And there you see we got that right here. Flame palm in the corner, service door access. I have been inside the house for just a moment. That is your laundry area, so it's nice to have a service door there if you need to get out. And then our aluminum wrought iron fencing, we've talked about this before. Iron actually just completely rusts out here in our environment, so you want it made out of aluminum like they have right here. A lot of rock wall work. They've really done quite a bit over here, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Cameras for security. We do have propane Tiki torches out back, so you have your propane tank incredibly well hidden from the road. So your propane guy comes in, stops over there, does his hoses to the tank, gets that set up and or filled up, and you are ready to go with your propane. As many of you know, we don't have natural gas lines installed out here in Hawaii, so everyone has to have their own propane tank. All right, let's get inside. And we are in. All right, so I just came in our front door. We have a double front door glass, and it's got this nice little turtle and ocean scene on it. I'm not sure if that's going to come out on camera so well on this etched glass, but really cool. And then just an absolutely wonderfully sized Kona Vistas home. So we're on the Makai side of the street, and so we have wonderful views without any street lamps in front of us, so that's really cool. It actually just started sprinkling out there, so it's going to look a little bit muted in the colors as some of the water comes down, but we have the light behind us here, so now we're going to do a really good pan inside the home. Now, a lot of times the homes I see on this side of the street are around 2,400 to 2,600 square feet. This is listed at 2,850. It feels even larger than that. You guys might, some of you have been with the channel for a long time, might notice that other homes on this side of the street are definitely a lot smaller. Like from this wall right here straight across is the whole great room, living, dining, kitchen area. So significantly larger in here. I really like it. You really feel the size difference. If you're not one of those people who've been with the channel for a long time, I have to say, we're going to switch around real quick here. As it turns out, as I'm recording this video on Saturday, we're gonna launch it on Sunday. I am at 19,884 subscribers. I wanna get through and blast through 20,000 subscribers with this video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. I'd like to see that ramp go to 20,000 and beyond, just blow right through it. I'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel. It's just one of those goals that I set for myself. I hope to get there by the end of the day, Sunday, when this launches. Help me get there. I'd love to see it. All right, so we're spinning back around, back off of me and onto the house, this wonderful size that we have in here. So first, our living room, we have a wonderful Koa built-in entertainment center here. You can see they have about, I'd say about 70, 80-inch TV there, pretty big. Fits in here really well. And then we have a vaulted ceiling with our wood up in here. We have recessed lights below there. So you get that nice warm glow at night with the lights shining up and really firing off on the ceiling. Good job on that. We're seeing some more of that Koa in the accents. I believe it's Koa. If it's not, actually I take it back. It is probably African mahogany. Check me on that. But it looks really good around the window frames there as well. We don't have African mahogany in the ceiling, but we do over here in the kitchen and on this built-in. We have a built-in on the opposite side. I'll take you to over here. So nice little display if you have some art that you'd like to put up. Really, really cool. And then it looks like it's African mahogany over here on our double pocket sliders. So we have half of it go through on that side. And then we have, of course, our giant ocean view. I'll get to that in a moment for you guys. And then half of it through on the other side. We have both the glass and the screens, and we have it on the rail system. So really nice that it just sort of disappears. You don't have a big black piece there. It's still fine when you have those, but this is just a little bit better in my opinion. We have a nice large ceiling fan, and then we come over here to our kitchen dining area. I just can't tell you how happy I am and impressed I am with the square footage that we have here in this one. You got room here for a nice large 10-person table if you needed to put it here. They have a beautiful round table, but you could have a long table here pretty easily. We have our traditional bar height countertop over here on our island kitchen with a 45 on each side for the right and the left. Plenty of room for chairs. So they have 4 of these teak chairs here right now. You could put a couple more on this side and a couple more on that side if you're big into hosting and partying. But it would get maybe a little bit more cluttered. I think the way they have this designed is really, really good. And then the kitchen, big, functional, open to the entire house. Absolutely wonderful. We have this great granite countertop down here with some black and some gold. Prep sink over here. You notice, remember we had that propane tank out front, so that means we could have a gas cooktop. That's an LG. Plenty of working space on this side, and then our cabinets, undermount lights, plenty of space for everything. You got lots of cabinet space above and below. We have our microwave. We got our corner pocket, or our corner dealio with the Lazy Susan inside. That's really great. You can see we have our dovetail joints and soft closed doors, nice chrome accents, shaker style cabinets on the African mahogany. Really great job. LG on our stainless steel dishwasher, 2 basin sink over here, bay window that we saw from outside, GE side-by-side refrigerator with a freezer drawer down below, ice and water dispenser in the door, and a double oven GE profile for those cooks in here. And then over to the side, nice feature, double beverage cooler, so you can put all your drinks in there and leave your refrigerator for refrigerating food. Not bad. Oh, look, we even got a little nook over here if you need to put some books, some cookbooks or whatever. Really, really good job on all of this. I'm pretty stoked. Lots of space down below. Yeah, pretty good job. This main living room is as big as I see in this neighborhood. So again, we're in Kona Vistas, so really, really cool. Let's come down a little bit further. We have a couple storage closets over here. This little spot is the utility. We have our washer and our dryer, little sink over here, a commode in that pocket slider, service door going outside. Sorry guys, I've heard you tell me to quit pointing at stuff because the camera goes out of focus. Sometimes I can't help myself. So that concludes that side of the house. We're gonna come over here to the primary bedroom. So this is a 3-bedroom home. And with this square footage, I could see that some builders or homeowners who contracted a builder would try and put in a fourth bedroom. I'm really glad they stuck with 3 bedrooms because now all the bedrooms are nice and large. Double African mahogany door going out to our main living area from our bedroom. You can see we got wonderful light coming in here because we have a giant pocket slider right behind me. Nice ceiling treatment. We have that recessed lighting in there as well. Mahogany going all the way around on our pocket slider. I like these kinds of vertical blinds. Let's get the camera adjusted. There we go. Nice wide sheets. So when you need it to be covered up and the light knocked down so you can sleep in, you can do that. And I always like having our hot tub on the side of the pool with the primary bedroom because this is my house. I'm going to be using the hot tub right before I go to bed, and perfect. The pool is brand new. They're actually in the process of getting the permits filed right now. They've done a great job. We got colored plaster, nice tile accents in here, your automatic pool cleaner, dual main drains. Looks like we got an 18-inch lift on our hot tub with the waterfall going over. Really, really nice. After the pool is done, they're going to reinstall electric shades that come down. They've been removed for right now during the construction, but they'll be reinstalled. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gas Tiki torches, which is really, really nice. And then these wonderful ohia posts here on our covered lanai. A lot of covered lanai space. A lot of times on these homes, what you'll see, and this is just little stuff that I pay attention to, the covered lanai might be just here coming off the living space and not going down to either bedroom like we have on either side here. With this much covered lanai, keeping this one straight line on the edge by the pool going all the way down the length of the house, you have so much more area. You could you can do what they've got going here, where you have a table and chairs for eating dinner, a nice little conversation area. You got a lounge area over there. You still have all this open space that you can use, and to the point, they even put in an outdoor bar here. So really cool. You can still put another conversation area down here. There's a lot you could do. You can see we got our gas grill. Nice that they poured a concrete pad for that. Let me check something really quick, just in case. So this is your traditional, it looks like propane gas grill that you get from the store, but you can actually run a gas line right to it if you wanted to, and do a built-in, and have your built-in cooking right there, and not have to go switch out the propane tanks because, of course, you have a propane tank up front. That's something I might consider doing. Really great job here on this exterior Lanai area because here in Hawaii you live outside a lot, so if you're hosting people over, I can imagine spending quite a bit of time out here. Okay, let's go back into our bedroom. We have a portable AC unit in there. There is no central AC on this house, and I wouldn't expect it. Some people may want to add a mini split system, an AC split system, and that's something to consider. We have blackout shutters over here on our doors. Plenty of space here in our living room. We have a walk-in closet with our double door in here, so lots of space in our walk-in closet, and then down here into our primary bathroom. Another closet there just to the right of frame. Another one at the end. A lower level makeup area so you can sit there and do your makeup. And then over on this side we have dual vanities with a nice, I believe that's a granite countertop that we have there. Slightly different handles than we had in the kitchen, but overall it looks like the exact same cabinetry. And come down a little bit further, we have our shower with a bench on the other side. Really nice, plenty of space in there, and then a pocket door over here for the water closet. And that is their primary bedroom. Pretty good. I really do like that you got so much airflow coming in. I'll tell you, so let me just say something about this and the fact there's no AC there. We are, the first week of September now. Late August, mid-September is like the hottest part of the year for us. It is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the hottest part of the day for us. I'm fine. Some people are going to want to run that mini AC at night when they sleep, or that portable AC, or if they had a split, I get it. This home does do a good job of bringing in airflow. There's not a lot of air moving today, so we can see our palms. It's not like they're swaying. But because we're so steep up here and elevated above the people right below us, the air sort of accelerates through here and you still get airflow that's really good. So you might want to add it, but if you're someone who doesn't need it, that's perfectly fine as well. Let's cut across real quick, and I'm gonna take a quick peek over here in the garage. There also is a neat little feature over here that we don't see in homes very often that I'm gonna point out to you. So first, our garage, we do have a stained concrete floor, room for 2 cars, looks like a storage closet or utility closet over on the other side. I like that they have these hanging storage racks up over here. So nice that you have that additional space as well. And then down here is a half bathroom with, for the men, a urinal. I actually don't hate it, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I wouldn't put it in my primary, and they didn't, but I actually don't mind that it's there. You may feel differently, your mileage may vary, but I think it's perfectly fine. But a neat feature that we don't see a whole lot. Then we have our other 2 guest bedrooms over on this side of the house. Plenty of space here. We got a king size bed. I think it's a king. It might be a queen, but you could easily fit a king size bed in here. Recessed lights, ceiling fan. They have it wired with your cable TV in the corner. Green accent wall, 18 by 18 tile down below. And then we have, on the way to our next bedroom, we have a shared bathroom. So this is for these 2 bedrooms. I like our green, kind of our seafoam green granite here. That's really, I don't know if it's going off on camera quite as much as in person. Usually the camera does more with the color, but this time as I'm looking at the screen, it didn't seem to come out quite as much. A service door outside, and then a double door entry in here to our final guest bedroom. So this is bedroom number 2 because, you know, you got this giant pocket slider here as well. On this side of the room, or this side of the house, queen size bed here. Obviously you could certainly fit a king size bed in there. We got about 4.5, 5 feet on the other side. We got a couple feet on this side, room for your dresser, and then walk right out here to your view. One thing I wanted to check, yeah, down here on the side. Oh, so that service door from the bathroom actually comes out right here, and you have a little outdoor shower. It's not the fanciest outdoor shower, but you got it there. And, you know, the plumbing's there, so if you wanted to fancy it up, you absolutely could. Let me clean my screen real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, thanks, guys. I wasn't sure if one of those drops of mist got on there, and I know that can be annoying for you guys to watch it. And then back out here to our pool. Really good job. I think this is priced on the button. What's the price? Well, you'll see it on the thumbnail, and of course down in the description below I'll have all the details plus a link to this house on my website. As long as this house is still on the market, it'll ask you to log in and create an account. You can X out of that if you want to, but if you log in, that's good. I can keep sending you more information if you want it, or you can unsubscribe if that is the case as well. All right, time for my 3 favorite things and the 1 thing I would change or add. So if you've been listening, you probably know what my favorite thing is. Number 1, it's the square footage of this main living space. So like Lisa and I love entertaining, and for me, sometimes I look at these $2.5 million homes, and the living space is actually not very big inside. If I want to party inside and close everything up, this one is big enough, and I really like it. We could actually host like an event with 20 or 25 people here, no problem. So that's the first thing that I really, really like about it, is just the square footage that we have here. My favorite thing, number 2, is going to be there's like a whole bunch of reasons, but it's this outdoor space. So let me start with all of them, I guess. We have a pool and an elevated hot tub. I like that. I like that we have gas-powered Tiki torches. I like that we have this wonderful sweeping view. I like that we have a bar with a TV over in the corner. And I like that we have tons of cover lanai space so the sun's not beating down on us if we're out here in the afternoon. All of this all together, to me, makes this an A++ outdoor area. Absolutely love it. Yeah, super, super cool. Favorite thing, number 3, is that at this price, you're still getting African mahogany over here in this extensive kitchen. Sometimes with these homes that we see in this neighborhoods, I mentioned that the living area is small. The kitchen can be a little bit small as well. And on this one, we're not. We're in really good shape with tons of space in here. You could have 2 or 3 people working here in this kitchen, no problem whatsoever. This is a great home for entertaining and partying. You could have all your buffet stuff set up here on the bar. People coming through, picking up their food. You know, Hawaiian style, we all just potluck it all the time. You don't show up to any party empty-handed. you got to bring something, so it's kind of nice to have that going there. The one thing I would change or add, I have two that I would consider, and it depends on who you are as to what you want to do. Number one is possibly a mini split AC system. I can see someone wanting to do that. We're right at that kind of transition area where you might need it a couple months of the year. Our elevation's pretty good. And number two, I'd probably straight pipe that in with your gas line, tying off the Tiki torch gas line right there, so I never have to go to Lowe's or Home Depot to pick up one of those 5-gallon propane tanks. All right, I hope you like this video. I got more for you in the corner. I'll see you again real soon.